Hello, and welcome to this quick tutorial on navigating the California Arts Council website and general information about registering within our grants management system. Starting with our accessibility and translation services on the website, by clicking on the translate button, you'll be able to translate the text of the website to different language. Please note that this will not translate the PDFs attached to the website, just the text of the website itself. Next to that, you'll also find our accessibility tab, which will allow you to use these different accessibility features as needed. Once you're ready to explore the website, you'll be able to find CAC grants under the grants tab. If you're looking for external opportunities, you can find those in the collective tab. And the Learning Center is a great place to explore the racial equity learning resources. Let's focus on the grants tab to find open CAC opportunities. Underneath this drop-down menu, you'll see grants, programs, and applications, where all the grants and programs are. You'll also see grant resources, our FAQs, which are updated weekly, information about our panels, and a quick link to the application portal itself. Let's start by looking at the grant pages. If you scroll down, the fastest way to find what is currently available is by selecting the currently offered checkbox, which will filter the list to only show what's open right now. Let's click on folk and traditional arts as an example. At the top of each grant website page, you'll find information about the purpose and background. You'll also find request amounts, funding restrictions, and then application links, which includes the application portal, the grants management system, the guidelines, frequently asked questions, a timeline for the program, and staff assistance. Please note that the best place to start with questions is the FAQ resources. Once you're ready to start working on your application after reviewing the guidelines, you'll click on this tab, on this link, to go over to the grants management system. This is sometimes referred to as the application portal or Smart Simple. If you already have an account, this is where you will log in. If you are new to registering or using the CAC grants, this is where you will register. So I'll click on register here. So currently, the CAC grants are available are only open to organizations. So the first question is about what type of registration you're doing. We're going to register as an applicant organization. And then it asks for specifically what kind of organization. You can be a nonprofit organization, a unit of local government, and an organization intending to apply with a fiscal sponsor. The first example will be the nonprofit organization. You'll have to answer these two questions. Please note that you have to certify later on in the process that this is accurate and true. Once you get to this page, you'll search for your organization using your EIN number. So click on the button that says Search IRS Database. Here you will input your EIN number with no spaces and no dashes, and then click Search. If your organization is within the IRS database, it should populate here, and you'll click on that when it does. These fields that are grayed out will then become auto-populated with your organization's information. If you are a new nonprofit, newly registered nonprofit with the IRS, you may not be in the IRS database. Try that first, and if you still can't find yourself, please reach out for staff assistance. The fields that you will have to input if you do find yourself in the IRS database are whether your mailing address and or business address are the same, your zip code, and then you'll have to enter the information for the contact. Please note that the person you put here will automatically become the primary contact for your organization. This means they will be responsible for editing and submitting the certification for your organizational profile every year. They're also the person who always gets emails from the system. So please just be aware of that. Once you click on the submit button, that person will receive an email from the grants management system about logging in with instructions and passwords to get in. Let's go back and look at this process for a fiscally sponsored organization. So again, you'll start with saying you're an applicant organization. This time we're going to say we are an organization or group intending to apply with a CAC for CAC grant with a fiscal sponsor. Again, you'll have to answer these questions and get to this page. So this is different because it's not pulling from the IRS. This information is the information of the applicant organization that is executing the grant, that is running the grant itself. This is not the information of the fiscal sponsor. The fiscal sponsor information comes later in the application. This should be the applicant itself. So you'll fill this out. Same thing, the contact person here will become the primary contact for the organization. And then you'll hit submit and be able to get that password email from the system. Now I will quickly show you what that dashboard looks like once you get in as a primary contact. This is how that dashboard will look like once you're in. Here you'll see applications and different contracting documents once we get to that stage. But for our purposes, the important part to do first before applying for anything is to edit the organizational profile to make sure it's complete. So by clicking here, I can see the organizational profile. I can edit it using the edit button and then update what I need to update and save that. I'm already certified as an organization, so once that's complete, I can go and start applications. If there's a change that needs to happen that you cannot do yourself through these fields, certain fields are locked. If you're trying to change something that is locked, you'll need to use the change tab to do so. Going back to the dashboard. Once you're ready to start applying, you can click on apply now and it'll start the applications. Please just note, whoever clicks that button within the organization becomes the applicant owner for that grant and is the only person who can submit that grant on behalf of the organization. Hope you found this helpful. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great day.